If you want to stand with Vic, don't promote yourself. Hello everyone, this is Gene from NYC and I'm back with another video. This video is actually going to be about, it's not really about the Vic Mignogna situation, but how people who claim that they stand with Vic behave in public, in particular how they behave at cons. But before I get into that, as always, welcome to the channel, whether you've been here from day one or this is your first day. I hope that you enjoy the content. I cover pretty much whatever is on my mind, but it's mainly video games, comics, anime, and stuff like that. You'll look through my videos and you'll get an idea of who I am and what I'm into. So if you're into it, watch, view, subscribe, all that stuff. But if you've been here, however long you've been here, welcome back. I hope you continue to stay. So, on to the point of the video. I came across this first on a Yellow Flash video, then on a Senpai's Home video, right? And it's a tweet from a person named, or at least what their online Twitter handle is Usagi Barnaba, something to that effect. Excuse me. And they themselves have tagged Nick Rekieta and that Umbrella guy and a few other people. And apparently it's a clip of some young man at a con, from what I was reading in some other sources, apparently a con in Florida, where he confronts Christopher Sabat and asks him, there are several people on the panel, but the person speaking at that particular time is Christopher Sabat. But Sean Schimmel's there, there's several other voice actors there, and this young man asks Sabat, how did it feel, to stab Vic in the back? And of course, this causes a type of thing and whatnot. And then the young man says that he stands with Vic, and then he goes on to promote some sort of YouTube channel. He says to subscribe to some channel. Don't know if it's his channel or someone else's channel. So I just wanted to briefly address this. This, I think, was in very poor taste. And as much as I want to sympathize with it, I really can't, the more that I think about it. And here's why. First of all, this young man he did the worst thing he could do, which was make this all about him, right? He says that he stands with Vic, but then he goes on to promote a YouTube channel. Don't know if it's his, don't know if it's someone else's, but regardless, he takes what could be, if you're sympathetic, what could be termed as sort of an act of defiance or an act of, speaking truth to power, because Christopher Sabat, Sean Schimmel, and others have stabbed Vic in the back. They have turned their backs on him. So I don't disagree with the young man there. But he takes what could be this moment of rebellion or speaking truth to power, and he turns it into an attempt to shill. He's now made it all about him. And that's the worst part. If you are truly stand with Vic, and you are so angry that you're going to publicly call out any of the Kick Vic voice actors, such as Sean Schimmel, Christopher Sabat, Monica Rial, Jamie Marchi, so on and so forth. If that's what you're going to do, don't make it about you. Don't go and then shill a YouTube page. You've taken it from this calling out of a what many people view to be, and myself included, a bad person. Right, you've now turned it into a marketing opportunity. It's not supposed to be about you. It's supposed to be about Vic. I Stand with Vic is about standing beside him. It's about helping him, right? Advocating for him. It's not about you. I don't say that I stand with Vic or make videos about this because I want attention. I make videos about this because I want to express why I stand with Vic and why I am angry at Funimation and why I don't stand with people like Schimmel and Sabat and others. Myself use the phrase or the hashtag I stand with Vic because I want to support Vic, not because I want any undue attention on myself, right? So to go out in public and to call them out and then to shut a YouTube page, I mean, calling them out in public is already immature in the first place, but you lose all sympathy when you then turn it into what most people are going to view as self-promotion. Even if the YouTube channel is not his own, people are still going to look at it as self-promotion because it directs all the attention to him because he's the one saying this. So there's that. The second thing is, I can kind of understand this response if this had happened earlier. If this had happened in like late January, early February, when everything went down and Vic was fired from Funimation and he was fired from Rooster Teeth and he was dropped by every con that could spell his name. If it had happened then, again, I can't say I agree with it. It's not a mature thing to do, but I would be a lot more sympathetic and understanding toward it had it happened then. Because at that time, I've been following this since it happened. I made videos back in February and whatnot, discussing my feelings about it and how I dislike Monica and Sean and everybody else because of what they've done. So it's not as if I've been silent on it or I haven't said exactly what I think about the Kick Vic voice actors in Funimation, or Funimation as a whole now. But I could understand this more if it happened right when everything went down, when Vic was dropped from everything, and it truly did look helpless, right? I could have understood it then. I do not understand it now, 4 or 5 months down the line, when Vic has work. He's being invited to more and more conventions. He has a legal team, not just an attorney, not just one attorney and Ty Beard, but Ty's entire team, right? He has a GoFundMe, he has Nick Ricardo on his side, he has his fans. Vic has support. Vic is regaining, slowly but surely, he is regaining all the things that he lost, right? The cons that dropped him, several of them asked him to come back. Right, things are looking up. Things have picked up since then. It's not as dire as it was back in February. So to make this statement now, again, when Vic literally has someone that he pays to fight for him and to defend his good name and his best interests, right? When he has a $200,000 GoFundMe, again, granted, the GoFundMe is not for him personally, it's for his legal fees, but still, right? That money is, again, to help Vic, right? To offset whatever legal costs there are after everything is said and done. Vic is, I'm not going to say he's doing okay. I don't know the man personally, but he's doing better. He's doing better, and he's at a point, at least publicly, he's at a point where he does not need this type of behavior coming from his fans. Again, I could understand in February when everything looked dire, but this is July. Again, things are different now. The circumstances are different. There's no need for this type of outburst. It's, too little and way too late. Plus, from what I was reading online, Vic is not happy about what this fan did. And of course, this is not the only instance of fans calling out voice actors in public. It's a practice that generally I would say, don't do it. As much as you may want to, don't do it. Because it just causes unnecessary ruckus. I'm of the opinion that if you can't stand that voice actor, because they've decided to be Kick Vic. Just don't go. Don't go to the con. Don't spend your money. Don't spend money to go see them. They are panelists. They are paid to be there. If their name becomes a pariah, right? If their name is mud, if people just in mass say, "Hey, I'm not going to this con because Monica or Schimmel or Sabat or someone else is there, and I'm not going to even indirectly contribute to money going in their pocket," then guess what happens? Cons will drop them because they won't generate cash. They won't generate positive attention that will bring in people willing to spend money. So you want to hurt them? You want to call them out? I think that's the best way to do it. Just boycott any con, right, that has them. Or if you can't boycott the con, or you don't want to boycott the con, just don't pay the money to see them. Don't go to their panel. Don't give them attention. Okay? People like them, like Monica, Sean, all those types. They thrive on attention. The best way to destroy the attention monster is to starve it of attention. So I think that's the best thing to do. As much as I understand the urge to call them out, I understand that. What's the saying? Discretion is the better part of valor. Right? I think that the better part of valor here, if you truly want to stand with Vic, is simply don't go anywhere near Monica or any of her supporters. Don't go to their cons. Don't go to their panels. Right? You'll hurt them by not spending money. If they can't generate cash by their mere presence, right, these cons won't ask them back anymore. It's simple as that. So anyway, that's my thoughts on it. To summarize, this guy was in the wrong in general, but he was especially in the wrong for shilling a YouTube page and making it about him. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.